So in total, with all of our streams of income, our wholesale customers, our e-commerce platforms, our farmers markets, our events, our direct customers, all those 5 sources of income have made us in the month of October.
It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. What do you got? 'Cause I am gold, I'm golden.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you've ever been curious about what a small business like this makes, this is the video for you. Today, I pull back the curtain and reveal to you guys exactly just how much a soap and bath bomb business makes by showing you the sales that I made in the month of October. I'm planning to do this monthly because I feel like this type of information is super useful and interesting to a bunch of you guys. I wish I had found a YouTuber that did this back when I first started. But I hope in doing that, you guys can follow me on my growth, but at the same time, get inspired and hopefully grow right along with me. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I talk all about my soap and bath bomb business. If that's your jam, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. You are so appreciated. Love you guys. And now without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I just want to have a quick disclaimer and say that what I talk about today is not meant to show you the typical earnings of a soap and bath bomb business, but just to show you what I make, which is probably unique to a lot of people's experiences. Hopefully this info can serve as a type of guideline, an inspiration, or a discouragement, depending on what your goals are in starting a soap and bath bomb business. Now, with any small business, it's always a good idea to not only diversify your streams of income, but to have as many streams of income as you possibly can. You never want to rely on any one stream of income in the event that that stream of income either gets greatly reduced or taken away, which is what happened to us back in April when all of our events were taken away. And when that happened, we were fully employed, so it wasn't the biggest deal, but it really drove home the fact that it's so important to have other streams of income, because if we were relying on that income, which to us was about tens of thousands of dollars of income, then it would have been devastating for us. Thankfully, we had our e-commerce platforms at the time, and we still do. We had our Shopify and our website. So sales from those streams of income really helped to supplement our income when those events were taken away. So for our business, we currently have 5 streams of income: wholesale, e-commerce, direct sales, farmers markets, and events. As I go through each stream of income, I'll go into a little bit of a description about each one. Direct customers, my favorite kind of income. So these are our local customers who've reached out to us either through Facebook or Instagram or email or even in person asking us for product, and they pay for their purchases either through e-transfer or cash. As we've grown in our communities through our farmers markets and events, the number of these types of customers have grown along with that, and that's awesome for us because these types of sales, there's no vendor fee, there's no e-commerce fee. And these customers are some of our favorite customers because they are so loyal and so awesome. We've really gotten to know them and they've really gotten to know us. So there's that relationship and trust that we've built with them. So we always love accommodating their requests because they become more like friends to us than customers. So from direct customer sales, we made $385.18. If I'm looking sideways, it's because I have all of my notes here and the screen of my computer might cast weird light on me every now and then, so I apologize about that. The next type of income, which is super important, and that is our e-commerce sales. Now, our e-commerce sales come from 3 different platforms: our Etsy, our website, which is hosted through Shopify, and Localine, which is an online version of the farmers market that we attended back in the summertime. And having an e-commerce platform to sell your stuff, I think is so important, especially during these times, so that your customers have an option of buying your products without having to be out in places in person. I found that in this year in particular, our sales through our Etsy and our Shopify have gone through the roof, and it's definitely because of what's been going on. So if you're starting out, I think for sure you should get your products up on either an Etsy or a Shopify. There's even free websites you can use out there. I'm not sure which ones exactly or the experience with them because I've always had a Shopify, but if you can manage it, do it because people are online and they want to shop online. So the sales from our e-commerce platforms were $2,803.44. So our next stream of income is farmers markets. And in the month of October, we started out the month with 3 of them for the first 2 weeks. And then after that, we were down to 1. So you can see how even through a farmers market stream of income, we really have to be able to find other ways to supplement because farmers markets don't run the whole year. So we were down to just 1 for the rest of October, and that really drastically reduced the amount of money we were getting from farmers markets. Farmers markets are actually Kale's favorite way to make money because he's so social and he loves interacting with customers one-on-one. For someone like me who's more introverted, it's not exactly my favorite, but he loves it. I like farmers markets because I like to see how people interact with our products in person. The selling part, I for sure have to improve on. I am super shy. I'm pretty sure a few of you can relate, but I can say for sure that since doing the farmers markets, I am definitely better at selling in person now than I was when I first started. So we made through farmers markets $3,163.33. The fourth stream of income that we had in the month of October is events, and we had just 1 event in October, and this was actually the only event that we've done in all of 2020. Like I mentioned before, we had a lot planned, but they were all canceled. But we were lucky enough that an event that we did last year, we are kind of close with the coordinator, and she reached out to us and let us know that this event was happening again this year and she wanted us to participate. It was a much scaled down version of what it was last year, but we were happy to do so because all of the proper precautions were being followed, and so we felt safe and comfortable doing that. We weren't sure how much money we would make, but it was still something that we wanted to do because a huge bonus was that the event was free for us. So even if we sold just 1 little thing, that's profit. The event actually ended up being great, and we made $1,052.28. The last stream of income is our wholesale customers. And this type of customer is awesome when you're first starting out because their orders are huge, and that big injection of money is awesome for buying supplies and equipment and anything you need to really get your business going. I'm actually in the stage now where we're starting to turn away wholesale customers because I'm starting to find that I don't have the time. It's getting to be a little too crazy, especially this time of year. We have our regulars and that's just about enough for us. Anything more and we would for sure not be able to do it. And you gotta have to start saying no, because if you keep saying yes, your business will definitely suffer. So from our wholesale customers, we made $1,833.64. So in total, with all of our streams of income, our wholesale customers, our e-commerce platforms, our farmers markets, our events, our direct customers, all those 5 sources of income have made us in the month of October $9,237.87. And that sounds like a lot, which it is, but there's expenses. Like with any business, there is a cost to running it. And for us, we are no different. In the month of October, we had to pay banking fees, and that was for our business bank account that we have at our local bank. That cost us $32.75. The next expense we had was all of our e-commerce fees. So that's the fees that Shopify has charged us, that Etsy has charged us, that Local Line has charged us, and that was $92.81. And to get all of those online orders out the door and delivered, we had to pay for shipping labels. And in Canada, shipping is expensive. Shipping in the month of October cost us $488.68. The more you grow and scale, the more you're gonna be investing in equipment, and we had to buy a new stick blender and a square reader in the month of October. Kale and I had to sell in 2 places at the same time, and that was when we were doing the event. And so I needed a new square reader. So our equipment for the month of October cost us $122.02. As a side note, if you are going to be selling in person, get a square reader. I can't even say how many sales we would have lost if we didn't have a square reader. And you'll find that people will often spend more if it's all going to their card. So definitely get some sort of reader that takes credit and debit. And the last expense, which is our biggest expense every month, is our supplies. And the more your business grows, the more you'll be spending in supplies. We've been buying more and more ingredients in bulk, and that has increased the amount we've been spending towards supplies. Buying in bulk is not only a good idea to get your COGS down, COGS being cost of goods, but it's also a great idea so that you always have the ingredients. Nothing's worse than preparing an order and you're out of X ingredient and you have to have it shipped from somewhere and it's gonna take another 3 weeks to get there. So buying in bulk really helps protect you against that. So for the month of October, we spent in supplies $1,536.92. In total, all of our expenses cost us $2,519.43. So if you take the amount that we made in October and minus our expenses, you get $6,718.44, which isn't bad. That's still a good amount of money. But wait, because we are a small business, no one's taking away our taxes. We have to do it all ourselves. So I have no idea how much we will need to pay in taxes next year. So a good practice that I've heard is to remove about 25% of your earnings to have it in preparation for tax season. So if you were to tax the profit at 25%, you get a grand total of $5,038.83. So that's it. That was our profit for the month of October. Again, I hope you guys found that super interesting and helpful. If you're wanting to go into this as a business, it's always a good idea to know some realistic expectations and whether or not you can earn a full-time wage off of this business. I'm an example that yes, you can. But like I mentioned before, and as you can see from our numbers, diversify and increase your streams of income. It's so important to have as many places that you're making money as possible. So it'll be really interesting next month what our numbers will be. November and December should be really good for us, but then we're also preparing ourselves for January and February where it won't be so good. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you never miss a single video. I really don't think I'll be able to be posting daily, but I am definitely trying to post as often as I can. For those already subscribed, thank you guys so much. I've been loving all of your comments and I've been loving all of your feedback. I can't wait to show you guys all of the videos that I have planned. I really hope that I keep inspiring you. Thank you as always for choosing to follow me on my journey. Keep being awesome and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.